What's going on, everybody? It's Matt, and first and foremost, I want to say thank you to everybody who's been watching my videos, liking, leaving comments, and subscribing to my extra picks that I make. I want to say thanks. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, please like the video down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and then hit the notification bell so you can watch all my other videos that I do for Sunday, Monday, and Thursday Night Football. I have 6 picks for you here between the morning and afternoon games. The first pick is going to be Caleb Williams. It's going to be over a passing yard. It's going to be easy. I'm not really worried about that one. My second pick here is going to take us to the Browns and Giants game. The over-under is 38.5. Don't expect a lot of points, but I expect someone here like Amari Cooper to get on the board. I specifically like his targets. The Browns are the only offense in the entire NFL to score a touchdown on 100% of its red zone opportunities this year. Did you know that? If you don't want to follow Amari Cooper, take that information and do what you wish. But they're also getting 3 offensive linemen back, and not to mention Cooper has hit this single reception target on every game this year. He had a rough drop last week, and I expect Watson to feed him to try and get that rapport back and get his mind right. So those are my first 2 picks. My third pick here, it's going to be one of the better games of the day. We're going to the Cowboys and we're going to Baltimore. Derrick Henry, I know a lot of people are going to follow this play, so it doesn't really need a lot of explanation. Something interesting I've noticed about Derrick Henry in the first 2 games, he's getting more carries. He had 13 carries in week 1, he had 18 carries in week 2. They're trusting him more in this offense, and I trust him here to put him in my parlay. The Ravens' commitment to the run game is crazy too. They rank 4th in total rushing yards, and Dallas has an average, or they're giving up almost 142 rushing yards a game. They just did 190 last week versus the Saints. Just ask Alvin Kamara. So I have 3 picks here. I have 3 more for you. Take us to another really good game in the afternoon slate here on the West Coast. I'm on Ross St. Brown, the Lions. We got Kyler Murray. The over-under in this game is 51.5. It's in a dome regardless. I think it's in Arizona. The high over is what I'm really targeting for, especially in Prizepicks. You love to see lots of points being scored. It only helps all the offensive production. I'm on Ross St. Brown. I'm targeting specifically because he was targeted 18 times last week, and he caught 11 balls. And this is versus that loss versus Tampa Bay. I feel like we're going to see a competitive game similar to the one against Tampa, except instead of Baker, you're going to get Kyler Murray. And I fully expect Goff to go to his favorite weapon early and often, especially when he needs to move the chains. So I'm on Ross St. Brown's going to have himself a day. 2 picks left, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm a Raiders fan, so I'm really excited about putting this pick on here. Brock Bowers. The Raiders have a homecoming game, their first home game in Vegas. They're playing the Carolina Panthers, who we all know have Andy Dalton behind the helm now. They benched Bryce Young, but the receptions, man, I'm telling you what. I'm sure everybody knows he's the record-breaking tight end with the most receptions in NFL history in his first 2 games. I think they want the star rookie here to get in the end zone. I think they're going to really target him to get in the end zone. If they're not throwing to Devontae, they're throwing to Bowers. They're going to look to him 7 ways. Gardner Minshew's been throwing the rock a lot. He's been throwing it at least, 32, 33 times a game. So the opportunities are there. Brock Bowers is going to find it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be my last play. Let's see if I can spell his name correctly. Yes, Saquon Barkley. I was really tempted with him to get the touchdown, but Saquon Barkley, come on over, brother, with the rushing attempts. It worked for me in my Prizepicks video in Atlanta. I think it was like 17.5, and he ended up having 18, which is great. But Saquon broke bettors' hearts last week, with that drop, and he's going to show his frustration out on the field. And something interesting, they are playing the Saints hottest team in football. What's interesting is they haven't played a quality running back this year. They blew out Carolina. It was like Miles Sanders and somebody else. And then they just beat up on Dallas, who they ran the score up early, and they had Dowdle and Ezekiel Elliott, not really elite. So I expect the carries to go to Barkley early and often. I think he hits this over really easy. And I expect this over trend that he keeps doing. He's 2 for 2. He's hit this mark every game this season to hit. Those are my picks, everyone. These are the 6 picks, everyone. I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos, and good luck.